It's important to learn the process so you can never win.
You brought your camera?
Of course, we always film
Wow.
this. You gotta be kidding me. He's not here?
What?
What?
That's concerning.
Whatever happened to Best Park 2023? Look at Mr. Best Parked over there.
Yeah, Best Park 2017.
Sometimes he stands off to the side because he's like, you don't need to be in line. Once they open up, everybody floods in from all angles.
Well, you know, normally you can't miss him. Ah, there he is. We were starting to get worried.
Ever so slightly delayed by a certain Matthew. He's parking the car.
The only thing that can delay a John
Hey,
is
Gloria, how
Matthew.
you doing?
Dig this.
Yeah.
The first time we ever actually did this on camera, which is the first episode of Junt's Cart,
Yep.
2013, 10 years ago.
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah,
10 years.
6 of them were raising you.
I'm absolutely gorgeous.
Hello, beautiful baby.
Hi. Can you say Dada? Where's Anna? Where's Elsa? Where's Mommy?
Oh, mommy.
Where's Daddy?
Oh, daddy.
Annoying cow, go annoy John with the annoying cow.
Come back to 10 years in this video.
I will. Do you hear what she's telling me? She's giving me editing notes. She's going, cut.
Got here.
How were the last 10 years for you?
You know, they've been all right.
Tell John what you might be looking for today.
Fairy things from my fairy garden.
You have a fairy garden?
Yeah, we have to show you what's going on in the backyard.
Whoa.
Because Nina's cleared out a lot more stuff back there.
So
And
we're going to see the toys now.
go ahead.
Up on boys. Subscribe on Box Now.
My original plan was to arrive here about 7:30, but there are way more people here this year than there have been in previous years at this time.
I want to believe that, you know, the great video marketing that we've been doing for a decade.
People just need a deal. They need a bargain. My plan is to let this crowd filter in and I'll go behind. I don't
Yeah.
need to be on the front lines anymore.
Look who it is. Could you ever conceive of coming here instead of on Saturday, the Sunday?
I did one time, and let me tell you, it's a pretty,
It's picked over.
yeah, and they're already like shipping things out. So I don't know how big the parish is here, but how big can it be? And there's always so much stuff. And like the type of it doesn't really materially change.
Well, wouldn't you say that the demographic is interested in decluttering?
Yes, actually, it's a great outlet. It's a wonderful way to like declutter your house.
Yeah, Clutter Johns.
Well, I don't buy too much anymore. I've become increasingly cognizant about that I have way too much. I'll keep an eye out for something cool or something like interesting or unique that's preferably small.
Guess what? We just got a new subscriber.
No way.
Is it Papa Smurf?
Okay, fine, I'll subscribe.
You don't think anyone silently recognizes us like we silently recognize other people?
They've got to.
I would guess people recognize me. I stand out.
A bad hide-and-seek player.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite segments in any of our Junt's Carts where we have the video of the woman with the NBC Nightly News theme. So
There she is. There she is.
Dun,
Look at the size of the line. Holy cow.
Oh, there we go.
We're going in.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, and there's that guy, too.
Who's that guy?
St. Teresa's, that guy.
St. Teresa's is got theirs August 1st. St. Teresa.
Oh, yeah, St. Teresa's. I'm glad he's still around.
Which is today, by the way.
It's just a yard sale from what I saw. It's not a festival.
You can buy a dirty mirror that makes you look like a ghost.
I always like paintings like that, but that one is so sun-worn.
It looks like the menu on a falafel truck.
It's like OCB art.
Ooh, now you're making me hungry for OCD.
Fried enough to eat today?
Boy, I'll say.
Well, that's great. Would you care for ham or beef?
A little both, I think.
All right.
What do you store in there?
You put it outside, you put a plant on it.
Oh, okay.
No interior lighting this year.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Sony Walkman for 3/4. I have some old tapes.
Oh, wow. For Gloria, maybe?
Exactly what you were asking for.
Whoa.
Fairy garden.
It's a ladybug farm.
Oh, I thought I said ladybug farts.
Audio cassettes
No way.
in a nice storage case. Neil Diamond, Michael Jackson, you got all your classics. We got a couple of Danielle Steele, the standby of the 90s.
Doctor's waiting room reading list.
Yes.
Look, Matt, giant spoon and fork. We could have had a huge meal.
I think we will. This is a reproduction of a real clock that was on my grandma's wall. This
Wow.
exact clock. This is a repro because you can see in the back it's got no, it's just a, a little digital one, but
Would you buy $20 brand name candles that was slightly used for $1?
sure. But I have a no candles rule.
Absolutely no candles, 0 tolerance for buying no candles.
My mom has the same rule. Don't buy me any more
Yeah,
candles.
no more
If I have
candles.
Why lose my
I'm
mind?
working through them slowly. In a couple years,
That's exactly how I feel about sending me Mac.
How about ducks?
No duck.
How about ducks? Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, Frankie, this is not my pattern, but
Yorkshire?
it's cases of it though. It's this whole
What
area.
the heck?
A complete set of Pfaltzgraff. Service for 18.
Matt, do you see what we're seeing?
Should I distract him in that direction? Jonathan.
And it's not my pattern, it's my mother's pattern. John's mother's pattern of choice while John grew up was a blue and gray pattern called Yorktown. Frankie?
True.
Look at the clientele. Who's going to haul out 75 pounds of dishes?
You're looking
More
at
than
them.
75 pounds. 200's a little high. Even for service for 18.
But you'd have to have a hell of a house, and then why are you going so retro with your dishware?
Yeah, and you have no dishes to begin with. I have service for about 24, and I'm never gonna have 24 people.
No. Remember the time we set a table of Pfaltzgraff for no one?
That was fun.
To look a lot like Christmas.
Product of the 70s, for sure.
Bag boy, the waste basket holder.
Turns your paper bags into a structured waste bin.
Look, Gloria, look what Matt found.
Fairy stuff?
It is fairy stuff.
Whoa, it's like a little fairy homestead.
There's even no fairies in it.
Gloria wants this bus.
Oh, that's cute.
I got a pretty impressive microscope. I mean, it's a kid's one, but it can look at fingerprints.
No, fingerprints.
And to replace our broken handcuffs.
3 OXO basting brushes. These don't last forever, and mine is a little worn out. They're $1 a piece. They're usually like 15. I'm gonna pick all 3. Why someone had 3, I don't know.
You're gonna get 2.
I'm gonna get the second one, yeah. But I think I'm done. I can't buy too much. Actually, like this one more than the one I picked up at first. It's not glass, it's plastic. I could put this inside and put a plant in it because it's got a nice plastic protector.
We found another fairy thing.
You did?
A farmer's market.
Welcome to Farmer's Market. Apple pears.
What do you think the fairies use as currency? What's going on?
Well, I have bought some malasadas.
Oh, you have it?
What's malasadas? It's a delicious Portuguese, like fried dough. Oh my God.
Oh, it's like pre-boxed.
Yes. Sadly, they're not cooking them fresh here. I don't know if they're cooking them fresh inside.
All right, taste test. Is it still the same malasadas that you know and love?
We went to the bake sale without us.
No, I just bought some malasadas right here.
Gloria is a big FOMO person, much like Matt. This is his donut. Would you like to try some of this donut?
Yeah, sure.
It's a famous donut.
I'm not sure this was made fresh. It's very cold.
This is my girl's first malasadas.
No, you can take it with your hand.
What do you?
I'm not gonna. I have never ever fed a child like this ever. So this is
Good.
You love it? Take it.
Here. Have the whole
It's
piece.
covered in
yours.
sugar.
I could give you a napkin. That would have been nice of me.
I think it's time for me to observe our time-honored tradition of asking. So I have a question of the malasadas experts. What is the difference between a malasadas and just a doughboy?
I think that has more sugar.
More sugar? Now what's the difference between this and like a doughboy? I ask this every year.
It's the hydration. There's more water in it, so it creates a thicker, more dense dough.
Can you taste that, Gloria? The higher hydration in the malasadas?
I knew if I kept on asking, eventually I'd find out.
She's enjoying malasadas.
I'm getting more in case you didn't.
She's officially Portuguese.
Would you like one, Frankie? Oh, Nina's getting some.
My wife.
You know what? You guys might be against Miss Noodle, but I'm against her daughter. Miss Noodle's daughter, it's time you pick on someone else. And I think until Miss Noodle's daughter is killed, dead.
Dead.
Sick. It's just not fresh at all, and you know.
Not the same thing.
It's not the same.
Nina's wicked disappointed.
The one I had last year was the most heavenly malasada. I hope it came across. I'm having trouble expressing how good it is. It's very good.
It's fun.
Oh my God.
I'm enjoying mine.
Yeah, it's good. It's a little rubbery. It's not warm. That adds a lot, I think.
It's like warm cookies versus not warm cookies.
Yeah.
Either crispy or
Crisp, yeah, there's just no crisp.
You remember for many years, the very old ladies tended the malasadas.
And 10 years ago, you expressed concern.
I did.
No one stepped up.
I don't know.
I didn't step up either.
I'm a little concerned, Frankie. The malasadas women, they've done a great job for so many years. They're getting older. And I don't see any new generation
There's no one being
to take
trained.
up the reign. You know, eventually, Frankie, certain aspects of the church fair are going to disappear due to lack of new blood. I think that malasadas may be one of them. I feel like I'm in one of those meetings at work, and I'm like, I mentioned this 6 years ago that this situation could happen.
Which makes you even more culpable.
Yeah, yeah, somehow.
Very early Valentine's.
Look, you could express love any time of the year.
What are you guys bidding on this year?
This no.
Because that gnome could attract bees.
Oh, you're saying that this would attract bees on account of it looks like a bee.
No, but it might attract bees because they might think that this guy is trying to steal their honey.
You don't think he's trying to help?
I'm a bee, guys. Gloria's taken a few years to bid on this gnome.
Well, it's important to learn the process so you can never win. Last year I put in a few bids thinking, well, you know, maybe.
Yeah, you're like,
nothing.
You gotta know when the bidding closes, and you go right at the end and you just write your bid very slowly.
But there's a minimum amount that you can increase.
A minimum increment.
So you could just put like the highest you'd be willing to pay, and then because if someone's gonna be willing to pay $2 more than you,
it's analog eBay.
It is analog.
if I put $100 for this gnome, I could have it.
Nina, I think you could put $100 and you wouldn't get that gnome.
Let's put it to the test, John. Put your money where your mouth is.
I'm not gonna pay $100. No. If I was gonna buy a $100 gnome, I'd buy that one.
Not another gnome.
Sunflower gnome with plants.
Gloria is definitely afraid of bees.
Yeah.
You can understand.
Understandable.
But we have been playing a video game called
Bee Simulator.
Bee Simulator.
You play as a bee.
Yeah, you just fly around as a bee.
It sounds wonderful. It sounds so relaxing.
It was like,
Bees can get sick. They get some sort of like fungal parasitic illness.
Oh, wow.
What? I don't feel so good.
And once in the game, you'll fight a wasp.
You nosy little bee! You will pay for disturbing my meal.
I don't like killing things, but wasps, yellow jackets, hornets need to die where they stand.
oh, a pencil chair.
We just thought this was really cute. She's probably a little too old for this. The safety measure has kind of ruined it, I think, a little bit.
Do you think it would have been better if the erasers had been in the back?
So I have a question. Where are the malasadas being made this year?
Not my job.
So Matt's got some info.
Just learned that they have outsourced the malasadas production.
They said that the malasadas team was not available this year. And then Matt said, are they okay?
I said, are they okay? And the woman said, yeah, they're okay. I'm like, no, the women, not the food.
Yeah.
She just said, no, it just didn't fit into their schedule this year.
It's very clear to me that they're bakery malasadas, not just outsourced to someone's home. And they're being tight-lipped about which bakery.
Well, they might have got them donated too.
Donuted.
Donated. They were 50 cents more than last year. Not that I've been coming here probably since 98, 97. It's always been $1. Prices at church fairs are stuck.
And they're more expensive this year too, aren't they?
They're twice as much.
It's only $2.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's only $2.
Do you have a strategy for drinking water?
She's being goofy. She's being goofy.
She's all in. Have you ever been that thirsty, John? That you wrap your mouth around the whole bottle?
Yeah.
And
I've
dump
definitely
it in?
downed one of these completely in a moment.
Am I doing it right?
Yes.
Where did you get these from?
I treated us to some rice pudding.
Yes.
Do you believe that Matt bought whipped cream and cinnamon?
He didn't buy it. It's on loan. It's on loan from the church.
And there's really no such thing as borrowing whipped cream. It's just using it. And Nina, what did you buy? Everything?
A lemon square and some topping crust.
That's the top.
Very nice.
Do you remember you had rice pudding at St. Teresa's?
I do, and this is a little better.
How's your rice pudding?
Delicious. Very traditionally styled, not too sweet. A lot of cinnamon on top, a little bit of whipped cream. Perfect.
Would you ever do some homemade rice pudding?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's something I cook for myself alone because you get a big pan, and what am I going to do? Just eat a whole pan?
Do you like rice?
Yes, I do.
Do you like pudding?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you like rice pudding?
No, I don't.
Have we reviewed these already? They're graham cracker.
They're graham cracker and then dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I like the dark chocolate. The dark chocolate is actually quite dark.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
It's good.
The dark chocolate makes it very unique.
I think you could actually do with a little less chocolate.
Maybe he doesn't want to get chocolate on his fingers.
Maybe I do.
He probably doesn't want to get chocolate on his fingers.
You know what's great about being in a
I'm not against Miss Noodle. I'm against her daughter.
You're tickling me. My hand isn't ticklish, but my elbow might be.
Get him in the elbow.
I'll tickle you.
Whack.
I love this fair.
You're not over it?
No. It's like a portal back through history. You know, I think my view of the world has changed a lot in 10 years.
Yeah?
Things don't annoy me as much as they used to. Like 10 years ago, I would have been like kind of annoyed to not be at the front of that line to get into the thing. Now, it's fine. What's the big difference?
You know that.
I remember one year they had crafts. There was a stand here, and I bought my grandmother a bracelet.
Yes.
I think my grandmother would like this. And it's got like a nice, easy, like magnetic clasp.
Yeah.
She loves it. She wears it like to special events and stuff. There used to be a bounce house. Yeah, it's like, are they cutting the budget?
I don't think it's a budget thing. I think it's a participation thing. We're feeling Randy. We're going to go to St. Teresa's.
Yeah.
We're going to double church it.
Double church it.
Oh, behave.
So we're now at St. Teresa's. Do you remember last time it was tents, they had music, they
And
had...
it was the same weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. seats a way more than I thought it did.
Yeah, it's a pretty big place.
It's a barn. I just heard that everything tagged is half off.
I know you don't drink, but this wine rack looks like a movie reel.
It does. The one thing that might push me to drink.
There's no free lunches. Gloria's working this winter.
Twin electric blanket works $7, $3.50. Now $3.50. These were a big thing in the 90s. This was like the Americana style, two-sided, hang it on the wall, hang it on a dowel, put it over a chair.
Like half a throw blanket, half tapestry.
Yeah, it's like very much my mother's kind of country home style.
She wants to see what's inside that buffet. What are these?
For bingo games or for like math class.
One of my favorite games is the Castlevania franchise. When I see stuff like this, it reminds me of the weapons in Castlevania.
Everything here for $10.
How can you tell
I just don't need this much stuff. That's the problem.
Yep.
It's all a great deal. That's an excellent price. Like these cables alone, but
Component cables, like if you need to buy these on eBay, you're gonna pay, $30. Big bag of good, very high quality composite interconnect cables.
It's the Last Supper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this. It's a cable modem. My current cable modem is from 2011. It could fail at any day.
Yeah.
And it's $5. This is a brand new model. It's a Wi-Fi router and cable modem. I'm sold.
How old is this?
2021.
A giant wine chiller.
Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves, not bad. Titanic.
A third of a pack of DVD-Rs. 3.5-inch disc labels.
You gonna get them?
Yes. I have thousands of unlabeled discs. They haven't made these in a very long time. For 50 cents, I'm in. If we're ever looking for ideas, we could play bad board games such as Jump Horse. This is Jump Horse. I think Bibleopoly would be quite a game to play in such a series.
What Persian king exempted the Levites from taxation?
Xerxes!
I'm considering buying this little card game, but I gotta count the cards. Counting cards to see if the set's full, and then I'll buy it.
He's counting cards. Yeah.
One for bad, two for good, huh? 20. 20? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna hit on 20? Yeah, definitely 20.
And how much?
Quarter.
Before he bought it, he needed to make sure it was a full set.
I support that. I don't want to buy something just to then
throw
have
it
more
out.
trash.
Yeah.
I'm trying to casually fan myself. It's so hot.
Wow. A nice insulated stainless steel teapot. I don't need it, but it's very nice.
Is it ironic? Is it a parody, or is it like?
No, it's serious.
You don't go to jail. You get thrown into the eternal abyss.
Time to check out.
Coolers,
Little beaker.
test tube.
And then you want her shoveling. Oh yeah, I saw you did get a Walkman. What inspired that?
I have a bunch of cassettes, and I want to back them up to computer so I can just play them. I don't have a Walkman, so I still have a huge collection from my youth of cassettes. Nice little portable player, doesn't take up much room.
What are the Vegas odds that it just gets lost in a pile very quickly?
Not very quickly, but probably eventually. It's 10 cents.